So you're all extremely welcome here today to the Kinsale Hotel and Spa in the People's Republic of the real capital of Cork on this very special date, the 29th of February 2020, for the leap year wedding of Tanya and Dennis. Tanya and Dennis, you're extremely welcome to your wedding ceremony. Relax and enjoy it. I know you will. So folks, the theme of today's ceremony is the story and the journey of Tanya and Dennis as a couple. And they wanted to be really relaxed, and that is the way it's going to be. It's going to be their day and their way. So the 29th of February is a very important date in their journey as a couple, because it was on the 29th of February 2012 that Dennis, in what I can only describe as brilliant modern terminology, asked Tanya to be exclusive with him. And the rest, as they say, is history. Now, when they come to making decisions as a couple, they often use the tossing of a coin to make decisions in their life. So, as a little well-wishing and good luck for them in their future journey, we have a coin here that they use. And I'm going to pass the coin to Dennis, and Dennis is going to pass it to his dad, John. And it's going to go right throughout you guys, the congregation here today. You're going to warm the coin and give it well-wishing and good luck for the future. And that's a coin that they're going to take with them through their married life together. So I'm going to hand you the coin now, Dennis. So why are we here today, and where did it all begin for Tanya and Dennis? Well, they were in secondary school together, and it's fair to say that love did not blossom at that particular time. However, unbeknownst to Tanya, Dennis had made a mental note of his fondness for Tanya. And folks, in life, some things are meant to be. And a number of years later, they found themselves at a house party together from college. Now, that was an evening that Dennis planned to go home early. However, the night progressed, and they ended up in a nightclub together, drinking slinger cocktails and kissing on the dance floor. Now, Dennis, being the gentleman that he is, slept on the couch in Tanya's house that night and slipped away early the next morning. And there was no contact for a few weeks. We may not have been here at all today. But unbeknownst, Dennis was again working in the background. And he was searching for Tanya on Facebook, was getting thwarted somewhat by the fact that her name was in Irish. But he wasn't to be defeated, and he tracked Tanya down. And again, the rest, as they say, is history. Tanya was going away for 3 months' travel, and it was very much a case of absence made the heart grow fonder, and their love developed from there. Now, what Tanya didn't realize, she had met the love of her life, but she was also about to develop a big interest in drag car racing, which Dennis was very passionate about. And he passed on that passion to Tanya. And that forms a big part of their journey and what they do on a daily basis and when they go on holidays and stuff like that. So when Tanya is booking a holiday, she always tries to find a drag car racing event for Dennis as well, so that he will equally enjoy the holiday. They love going to Las Vegas together, and they're going to go to their honeymoon in Las Vegas later this year. So their journey as a couple was complete in September 2018 when their son Donica, who's with us here today, arrived, and he completed their family circle. And that's how they've ended up here today, which is a great journey for them. So we're going to move now to have the readings. So can I ask, please, for Rosaria and Eric to come forward, please.
On your wedding day. Today is a day you will always remember, the greatest in anyone's life. You'll start off the day just two people in love and end it as husband and wife. It's a brand new beginning, the start of a journey, with moments to cherish and treasure. And although there'll be times when you won't disagree, these will surely be outweighed by pleasure. You have heard many words of advice in the past, when the secrets of marriage were spoken, but you know that the answers lie hidden inside, where the bond of true love lies unbroken. So live happy forever, as lovers and friends. It's the dawn of a new life for you, as you stand there together with love in your eyes, from the moment you whisper, I do. And with luck, all your hopes and your dreams can be real. May success find its way to your hearts. Tomorrow can bring you the greatest of joys, but today is the day it all starts.
Marriage is a commitment to a which is the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growing that no other human relationship can equal, a joining that is promised for a lifetime. Within the circle of its love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A wife and a husband are each other's best friend, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and critic. There may come times when one partner is heartbroken or ailing, and the love of the other may resemble the tender caring of a parent for a child. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger, even anger is felt more strongly and passes away more quickly. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing love through the seasons of life. When two people fetch love and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique to themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken or written words. Marriage is a promise, a potential, made in the hearts of two people who love, which takes a lifetime to fulfill.
Thank you, folks. They were beautiful readings. Tanya and Dennis would like to thank you all for travelling here today, but particularly those of you who've travelled long journeys from places like Dublin, Canada and Alahaz. So you're all extremely welcome here again today. So we're just going to take a few moments now to call in the bigger mystery, and there's a lot of people here today, and that will represent different things to different people. But we're going to have a few moments silence, and if you could call in whatever that mystery is for you and send it with Tanya and Janice on their future journey as a married couple. Thank you, folks. Now, when I was dealing with Tanya and Dennis, there was a last part of their ceremony that I was looking for, and that was their vows. So Tanya got on to me anyway, and she told me that they were going away to a hotel for their night, and they were going to write their vows. And I said, fantastic, I'll have those now next week. So the following week anyway, I had contact from Tanya and said they did go away for the night to the hotel, but when they arrived in, there was Bingo Loco on in the hotel. And they thought that would be a little bit more exciting than writing the vows, and they had a great night. And that, for me, represents Tanya and Dennis as a couple. The spontaneity and the fun and the doing things off the cuff. It really represents them. So, but the vows did arrive. They arrived last night. So we're now ready for your wedding vows. So Tanya and Dennis, can I please ask you to stand now and come forward here in front of me? Can I ask you to hold hands now, please, and look into each other's eyes? These are the hands of your best friend that you're holding as you promise to love each other all the days of your lives. These are the hands that will work together as you build your future and make your dreams a reality. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you all the days of your lives. May you always hold each other and give strength to each other, and during the stresses and storms of life, that you may always remain together. So can I ask Damien now please to come forward with the rings. So Dennis, do you promise to keep your garage to a 2-car minimum so that the land will never turn into a scrapyard? Do you promise to embrace Tanya's mad ideas and laugh at her questionable jokes? Do you promise not to steal all the bed covers at night and complain too much about Tanya's cold feet? Do you vow to embrace Tanya's love of travel, even if it means there's no drag car racing event on a particular journey that you may take? Do you promise to talk through all your issues in life as they arise and never go to bed angry? Do you promise to give fully to your relationship with Tanya and Donica and to be the best that you can be? Do you promise to be supportive to each other as individuals, never trying to change each other, to support and encourage, to give all that you've got, and to make each other's dreams come true?
I do.
Tanya, do you promise to come to the garage when Dennis needs a hand to lift something heavy or awkward, or needs a tiny hand to fit where his does not? Do you promise to always put that extra slice of cheese on his sandwiches on the special occasions that you do make them? Do you vow to continue to laugh with Dennis and to find fun and adventures? Do you promise to say yes to a cup of tea when you want one instead of drinking all Dennis's tea? Do you promise to give fully to your relationship with Donica and Dennis and be the best that you can be? Do you promise to be supportive of each other as individuals, never trying to change each other, to support and encourage, to give all that you've got, and to make your dreams come true? Tanya and Dennis, may God guide you on your future journey as a married couple. Now, folks, as you may be aware, they love to travel, and often when they travel, they tell me that they hear bells ringing. So to celebrate their wedding vows, they're going to ring their bell, and hopefully Donica will join them also. Hey. So Tanya and Dennis, you have exchanged rings, you have taken vows. So on your behalf, and on behalf of your community gathered here today, I now have the greatest of privilege to pronounce you to be husband and wife. Please seal this marriage with a kiss! So I'm now going to ask all the people who are doing the small reflections to come up, and I'm going to call out the names, but if I miss anybody who's due to do one, please do come up. So can we have Catherine, Billy, Mary, Lucy, Tama, Emma, Carly and Kira.
We thank you for the gift of friendship. We pray for the friends of Dennis and Tanya who have come from near and far, and for all the help, support and encouragement they have given.
We pray for Delma, John and Martina, that they continue to walk with Tanya and Dennis on life's journey and share in the joy and celebration of their marriage.
We pray for those sick or unable to be here with us today, especially Paddy and Moira. May they always be in our hearts and minds.
We remember the smiles and laughters of those who have gone before us, who would have loved to share the joy and happiness of this day, especially Laura, Johnny, Mary, Peter and Dennis. We thank God for all the happy memories they have left with us.
We pray for Dennis and Tanya that their life together will be filled with happiness and love, that they may always be true friends to each other, that together they will face the challenge of life. May their homes be one filled with love. Bless them on their journey through life.
We pray for those who are suffering with depression and anxiety, but we are celebrating that in their suffering and loneliness they may experience the strength and support to guide them through their difficult times.
We pray for the private intentions of all here present today, that God may grant you and your loved ones your request of guide you happily through life.
By this marriage, two families have been united. May both families continue to be a source of love, support and guidance through Dennis, Tanya and Donica's life.
Okay, so we're now going to have the signing of the vows. So Damien, your last little task for the moment, if you wouldn't mind coming over and moving the chair socks, and we're going to put you in here to sign your vows. And can we have Saoirse as well up here, please, to witness? Okay, folks, so the coin has made its way back to Fidelma, Tanya's mum. Thank you very much to everybody for the well-wishing and warming. So I'm going to ask Fidelma now to hand it back to Tanya and Dennis, and they'll take it forward on their future married journey together. So Tanya and Dennis, I've had the privilege of visiting you in your home in Dunmanway on a number of occasions, and it's very clear to me that you have the chemistry, the connection, and the essential ingredients that you will require on your future marriage journey together. I wish you every health, happiness, and success on that journey. May the sun of day nourish you. May the moon and the stars of night comfort you. May the whispers of the wind inspire you in love and truth. And may your days be good and long upon this earth. So, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me the greatest of pleasure to announce to you the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Delay.